Hey guys, good morning. Today is a very stressful day. It's Monday. Mondays are already every Monday overkill and just killing me. Today is a super overkill Monday because the entire weekend I was away in the Netherlands checking out Martin Folwick's studio and meeting Wesley in Rotterdam. So I didn't take care of any emails, so there will be a lot. Plus Lewis just messaged me that he's unfortunately sick. I hope he gets well really soon, but this means one person missing. I have to do twice the task. This also means taking over some of the courses, which will kill 4 hours of my day. Then I also have to take care of EDM news, filming an entire segment, and a bunch more stuff. You'll see, but today is a super Monday, like 5 Mondays and 1 Monday, so wish me a lot of luck.
Secrets too dangerous to give away. In my mind they'll stay.
I'm all done. It's already dark outside, which happens quite early, but it's now, what is it, 5 something? At 6 I have to pick up Vanessa. I promised her because she needs the car to visit her parents and stuff like that. It's like all complicated, but I managed to answer all emails. I did it in a smart way. I just deleted everything that wasn't really necessary to be answered. I'm really sorry if your mail was among them, but I just don't have the time to like just help people and answer questions all the time, especially not today. So I just focused on the important stuff that is part of running a label, being an artist. I even had to eat while like with one hand doing things on the computer and feeding myself. I also managed to do the EDM news episode that is now out on my second channel. And now I've got a couple of minutes to maybe just do another Q&A. It's kind of sad if the only reason why you're in the studio is to record a Q&A. Really didn't have any time to make music, but tomorrow I'll be working on new album songs again and share with you the working process. And speaking of music, we got a new release on my Accents label by Jael Collins called Summer Love. I played it in yesterday's video. If you're interested, first link in the description. Just click on it, listen to it, save it, share it. It's a really cool, clubby kind of house song that I really like. But now, the questions. Best compressor for big room leads. I personally, honestly, wouldn't compress big room leads that much. It's not really needed. It's not a human voice. It's not an acoustic guitar. It's a synthesizer. It's really stable. The loudness between all of the elements in there don't need that much compression. So I would rather go for a compressor that adds a lot of character, maybe a tiny bit of saturation and distortion. So go for one of those old school emulation kind of compressors. As someone who's doing a study or a full-time job, how much time would you recommend on producing music? As much as you can, because anyone else on this planet is trying their best, and if you can't compete with them by spending more time learning and making music, you're already lost. So either you go full on and make music as much as you can and still try to sustain your living and making an income for the first couple of years, and then eventually get to making it full time. It's hard, it's not easy, definitely not easy, but I think the answer is just as much as you can. How do the AirPods Pro fit compared to standard wired headphones with rubber tips? Good. I mean, they have like 3 sizes in the package. I'm using the medium ones and I didn't have a problem, to be honest. Like, I used them already for running a couple of times. And yes, like every 15 minutes I have to like put them back in a little more because like from the running and shaking, they move a little so that they're not sealed 100%. So I might try out the bigger ones eventually. I just have to figure out how to replace them, but I'm sure there's a tutorial online on YouTube. How do you balance your love life and music? I'll delay that question for later when I pick up Vanessa. Maybe she can answer it. Can you do a remix contest? Yes, 100%. This year is another remix contest coming. Probably will take Secrets as the song. Maybe About You, that's the next single. Not sure yet. Maybe we'll do like a voting thing and you guys just decide. How would you approach social media marketing, online presence for an artist who just wants to do this for fun? If you're just doing this for fun, then just make the music and don't do any online presence because it's a pain. But if you still want to do it, then like a website is not that important. Just a one page that leads everyone to all of the socials and maybe your contact, and then take care of the social media stuff. Instagram is really important. Facebook, not that much anymore. SoundCloud also fading. Spotify isn't really a social media, but still try to get into some playlists. And have an identity. Have something that makes you special. Be that guy that always wears a cowboy hat, or that does really weird music, or really extreme music, or a crossover of two styles that are popular. There are many, many ways to actually like try to get attention. That's, I think, the most important. How you do it actually doesn't really matter. Just get as much attention as you can. Did you ever take any music lessons? If not, why? I had music lessons as a kid. We're talking so little I don't even remember. So maybe it doesn't really count because I don't have any musical classic trained skills. I can play chords, the piano, like a little. I could never ever play live the guitar or the piano. But if I do it really slow and train the same 5-6 notes a little, and then record it and then adjust it in the computer, it sounds okay. I did it on a lot of my older releases, but now that I'm trying to do everything as professional as possible, I just get someone else to do it for me. Just a second. Yo, hi. Funny, I was just like speaking about someone recording my guitar, and my guitar player just called me because we're doing a little session for one of the album songs on, I don't know, 2 or 3 days. But yeah, Q&A to be continued. I really have to leave. That's how you know I'm having a really stressful day. Second time eating while answering emails and checking things and organizing things and communicating, and later some phone calls, Skype calls with the US. You know, they're on a different time, so yeah, probably 4 more hours of work ahead of me. And finally all done. It's like 4 in the morning. I just got 4 more hours until I have to get up again and work again and do everything all over again, but I finished all of the tasks. I went through all of the emails and accomplished everything I wanted to accomplish today. The only thing left that stands between me getting some sleep is continuing with the Q&A. What would you do if Apple shuts down Logic Pro from tomorrow? I mean, they would never do, but if they would, I would just switch to another DAW, probably Ableton, because it's like this new modern fresh approach, or just to Cubase because it's so similar. How do you accomplish a very clean mix as with Secrets? I think like the boring answer would be it's a lot of experience and it takes time to get there. The more exciting one would be a lot of low cutting, a few elements only in there and very good selected elements, EQing elements against each other. For example, listening to the vocal and the pluggy synth together and EQing them in a way that they kind of lock together, fit together and make them work. But really nothing fancy. There is no secret technique. It's just like being able to listen. I think the only big thing about it, the secret thing about it might be like the room acoustic in your studio. The better it is, the easier and the faster it will be for you to mix the things the right way. What is one habit that made an impact in improving yourself? Habit. I mean, eating healthy, getting some sleep, although I'm not the best example for that. Just like being consistent. That's a big one for all of your social media activity, for your music production. If you start and then stop, like everything is wasted. So yeah, I'd say consistency. Which big label offered you to release Secrets and why don't you accept the record deal? Can I say it? I think I can say it now. It was Armada, a sub-label of Armada, and also a sub-label of Spinnin', but both I just didn't want to do, because first of all, I already released with both of them in the past as a ghost producer and also for some of my tracks, and working with them wasn't the most pleasing, to be honest. And now I got deals from them that were just way, way, way below the standard for the industry. Like not even like worth financially. It would have been just to be on their label, which doesn't change anything. If they don't respect you and don't put you on their promo as an A-list artist, a priority kind of song, it's not even worth it. I think I'm better off just doing it myself. How's your computer holding up? I'm thinking of upgrading my computer. Let's not even start this again. I ordered the new 16-inch one. It should arrive next week, and I hope it will solve all of the problems this 2018 version has. How much for a collab? I mean, there are things you can't buy, and working together with someone else is definitely something you can't buy. At least I wouldn't sell it, but I know a lot of people that actually buy songs from other people and turn it into a collaboration, but I very rarely collaborate with other people. It really has to fit. Because Secrets is out now, would you take up DJing again? If there are any offers coming in, yes, definitely. I would love to DJ again more, but I'm not desperate to DJ, so I won't proactively go out there and try to get DJ gigs as I used to do. I will just wait for the right opportunities. Should I make music that I like but is less profitable, or should I change the style to something that is more commercially successful? Whew, that's a tough one. I mean, I would always advise to do what you love, because you're only an expert when it comes to things you love and that you also listen to and enjoy listening to. And this way you will definitely achieve more. And I think music is big enough that even if you make something really nerdy or style of music that isn't that popular and doesn't make that much money, if you're among the top ones, you'll still make a good amount of money, and you might have an easier time getting up there. Let's say you compete in pop music. Yes, pop music is big. Pop music makes a ton of money, but there's a lot of competition. Make a crossover of death metal and dubstep, and you're maybe just the only one making it, and there's no competition, and you could race to the top, be the first one, make it big, and this way make at the end more money. It really doesn't matter, so I would just go with what you love, to be honest. But yeah, I think that's enough for today. I hope you enjoyed today's little Q&A episode. Tomorrow back again to a regular vlog, and now just getting some sleep, and then tomorrow back to the studio.